psychologically deranged ramblings of a mad-year-old. Yo, it's like being at uni and like it's all this work pressure and like now socialising. It's like kaboom. You know, you've got mental illness. You're hearing things. You know. Clearly, I'm projecting. You know, I have a point, don't I? I don't like mental illness. You know, working hard in a factory was like better than that. Better than doing that. I've got one hell of a mind as well. And it's mine to do with as I please. Yeah, so the update is, yeah, the update is, let me just look, yeah, the light looks alright. The update is that, update, yeah, update. Update is my mental illness is a lot better. I mean, I'm not getting as triggered because actually, fuck it, you know, all this manifestation, positivity, all meditation, all of it, you know, for me, from my point of view, you know, is true. It's all real. For me, I mean, yeah, I maybe had like, you know how they say like people with schizophrenia have like their head, this is what Gigi Young said, their top chakras, you know, fully open and their lower chakras blocked, you know. Need to be more grounded, need to stand up for myself more, etc. Yeah, but that just comes from learning, you know, learning that people hurt you if you don't say no, you know, so say no. It's as simple as that, you know. And then to keep those upper chakras fully open, you know, and stay fully present, you know, because that's the state of mind where, like, I can deal positively with all problems, you know, come from that space. So that's pretty much my story of right now, you know, to be honest. That's my story of right now. I mean, I don't know whether to dwell on that like it's all true. I mean, clearly it works, you know, it's working for me, so clearly it's all true, you know. I feel that, how can I go about saying this, you know, I have to be very sensitive and very careful, you know, I'm very good at that, you know. Okay, so I'll just tell it from my story. You know, I fell ill. You know, I was really ill. My mind was completely, I don't know, blocked up with negativity, illnesses. You know, all kinds of things. You know, it's like, right. I'm gonna stick to me because I can't offend anyone if I talk about myself. You know. I mean, this is for real, you know, in a lower mental state, for real, you know, after coming out of those teenage years into my adult years, you know, I just, well, it is what I'm saying it is, you know, that's what it was, and, climbing out of it, I mean, I started in, guess what year? The end of 2011, 2012, you know, I started then, like a lot of people, you know, on this awakening path. Yeah, he literally healed from a really, I don't know how do I put it, lower, somehow I got myself into a lower mental state, you know. I've like healed from that, you know. So, very powerful message, you know. Very powerful message. I mean, yeah. Yeah, so there is that, you know, and that's one of the things that makes me believe, you know, Justin Bieber, make me believe. Yeah. I mean, right now, like I say, I'm empowered, you know, I dealt with a lot of stress, I stood up for myself a little bit, you know, I did. And that teaches me that I can come from a place of calm, you know, I can come from a place of calm and still be able to, like, deal, you know, I guess. Um, the voluntary work's going really well. I mean, what I really mean to say is that like Gary, Ken and Chrissy are like really dope, and I really enjoy being around them, you know. That beer's gonna have me. I'm gonna, yeah, it's weird, like, different times I drink a beer, yeah, not times of day, different beers that I drink, you know, I'll know before I drink it, like, oh, this is not going to affect me, you know, I'll be completely centered and focused, and I'll be up, you know, I'll be up if I drink this, and then other times I'll still be up, you know, and this is gonna, you know, like one time I was on the bus and I was gulching, but I mean, what I'm really on about is like the times when I know I'll drink a beer and I'll be freaking blasted off of that beer, you know, and that's how I'm gonna be when I've had that. I'm gonna be really wasted off of that one beer, yeah. Probably because I've had a challenging day. You know, I've had a challenging day. Well, the morning was challenging, the afternoon was like really relaxing, really dope, and doing my favourite thing, which is with those 3 people, you know. So I feel myself entering another cycle of positivity, you know. I was saying love in my head, you know, a lot, and the amount of help that gave me was just the maximum amount of help it could have done me was what it did me, you know, really worked. It's like, you know how they say like mantras, you know, it's a very short mantra, isn't it? Love, 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 love. It's a very short mantra, and probably the most powerful mantra there is, you know. Um, you know, just expressing myself. It's just me talking, just me expressing myself, you know. Obviously, it's around what I'm saying, you know, what I've been doing in the last few days. So, yeah, I think I'll leave it there. So I'll catch you later, and goodbye.